Okay. Let's test sound here real quick, just to make sure. We probably shouldn't have, music going on while we're trying to do this. At least turn it down, right? Alright, so this is my very first video. This is an introduction to everybody and about what's going on with this channel and how we're going to work it. I'm sorry. We are going to do a bunch of electronics engineering discussions, and basically just random builds and knickknacks. We're going to take requests from a bunch of people. If everybody wants a product that they want built, we'll go ahead and go through the process of designing it, putting it, making videos of that, and then going ahead and make a mass production of it for everybody to enjoy. Another thing we're going to do with this channel is that we are going to have, just a vlog more than anything. My life in general. Ooh, sounds interesting. Who knows? So yeah, this is going to be the first channel, or the first upload of the Engineer and the. I'm probably still working on that name. This is just tentative, but something I came up with just out of the whim, and whatnot. So, a little bit about my space here. Well, it's a little tight, but it works. Yeah, I'll give you like a little view of everything. We got a oh wait, you can probably see my house now. Oops. Well, we got all this over here. It's just a work in progress. We got my tool chest, so we got everything on the bench here. All this random stuff that's all over the place. All cool stuff. A number of different parts that we are going to put together or put together, and then see where they go. We got microcontrollers, we got power supplies, we got laser printers, 3D printers, we got a whole mess of things that I can put together and do. I actually intend on also doing cosplay uniforms that are very, very, very special. As you probably heard in the music, well, I mean, come on, and it's kind of obvious as to, yes, I am a nerd. I love anime, I love movies. I mean, this is probably going to get copyrighted, but whatever. But I don't intend on this video getting very many views or whatnot. Or if it does, even still, all great and good. Yeah, I'm just starting off. I know how this all works. I've got a number of people that I admire, and those I'm going to name drop now. Teching 101, this is for you. Thank you for giving me all that I kind of needed to go forward with this. I have a mic set up, but it's not currently hooked up. This is just a raw video feed that we're just going to go ahead and shoot and just go with it. Basically, this is a test video of everything on a base level. And then we'll do some minor modifications beyond that once we get all that. So, Teching 101, you're awesome. I love you. The King of Random, I'm sorry to hear your loss. You guys were one of the first channels I actually subscribed to. Rom Mithril, you are awesome. I love your videos. Ryukar, you're awesome. I love your music. I love your gameplay with Mario Maker. I guess my Mario Maker level isn't exactly expert level just yet, but it's there. I made one just for you. DGR, you're also included in this. You're cool. I like your videos. Basically, a lot of YouTube channels are going to get dropped. Keep going. Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter,
Slow-mo guys, Gav, you're super awesome. Dan, I love you. Um, you take one, you definitely take one for the guys right there for every time you get something blown up in your face. Honestly, that is super cool. It's just way too cool. I don't know how you guys just keep going. I mean, it's just awesome, all those videos. You know, just there's a number of YouTube channels that actually inspired this channel. Cody'sLab is another one. There's just so many that I'm already subscribed to currently, but I wanted to do something on my own. Now, I know this is probably a platform that's probably well overfed on the internet, but there's something that's kind of nostalgic to me about electronics. I've been working with this stuff since I was like a little super kid. I have a whole little book that's full of secrets. We'll get a video of my library here in a minute, which is pretty gnarly. The living room is completely trashed. I'm still trying to set everything up. This is just, like I said, an absolute raw video feed of everything. So yeah. So what we're doing, like I said, is this is just a channel that I was super nostalgic about wanting to create. I have great ambitions. I really wanted to design stuff for people and to like completely improve the world. A lot of jobs just I've had in the past just did not cut it. I've actually have a number of experiences, anywhere from an automotive technician job. Hence the reason why you see the tool chest in the background here, and also a few other things that kind of remind you of an automotive technician. On top of that, we also have an extensive background in engineering. In particular, I have a number of degrees, schooling, and whatnot, and it's just been a real tough challenge finding a niche in life that I really like to do. And ever since I've been subscribed to Rom Mithral's channel, which is like the very first channel I ever subscribed to, because I'm completely clueless and didn't know what to do about YouTube. I mean, it was just like, okay, you know, my dad's an IT man, so you get to learn a little bit about net savviness and, you know, a little bit of questionable things as to what you do on the internet. But at the same time, it was just like, okay, I'm just poking here and there. We had internet at my middle school. I didn't even go very far in my middle school. I just like go to very, 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 very clean sites, and then, you know, I just kept really very like kosher and PG on a very strict basis. As I got older, of course, I understood, okay, this is actually how you savvy through the internet and actually make sure you're doing just fine. And that's when I started subscribing to a number of channels and seeing a lot of YouTubers doing what they do and what they love. And you know what? I love what I do. I love what I like to do, and I wanted to share it with the world. And, you know, I'm 34, old as hell, and not even, not to dwell into my personal life here, but, you know, there's the little things that are going to be a bit of a surprise. You know, it's like, I'm 34, no kids, not married, you know, hey lady, anyways, so yeah, this is just the preliminary video, introduction of what's going on with this channel. I wanted to get one out, but unfortunately the timing span that I had to do setting up everything, getting everything all put together, and at least to the point where I can actually do a video at all, was just wow. Yeah, it was just fun. Wow. Hopefully this thing picks up audio, because I'm just using the camera. I'm not even sure if the mic is even hooked up. That's kind of scary. Oh man. So hopefully my voice is picking up even a little, because this would be weird trying to re-record this. What else about this channel? Like I said, it's just going to be anything and everything, really. More than anything. It's going to be more about engineering, but there's going to be a lot of other stuff that's going to end up taking place with this video, and it's just going to be so much more fun and exciting for everyone and everything that I do. Like I said, we're going to have fun. I enjoy requests. I'll take requests, and if you guys want to see something happen, I'll try to make it happen. It may take me a little bit of time until like we're completely set up, but you know, I'm gonna make things happen. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do what I can to do for my channel. You know, I love my viewers. I do have a site set up for vending. It's a secure site, so I will actually have that set up as soon as products are released. So yeah, going on about anime and movies in general. A lot of things about Comic-Con excite me and really get me thoroughly involved into what anime does for the communities. And it's just really a good way for everybody to get together, no matter what you are or who you are. If you're an anime nerd, your community is just so awesome. I mean, there is no way that community is any way, shape, or form having what's out there in the world right now, which is unfortunate, to say the least. Yes, everything sucks. I get it. We all have that. But at the same time, you know, hopefully this will pass through and everybody will come back to their senses and everybody will be super chill. At least we hope. But like the anime community is super awesome, and a lot of these cosplay costumes are super cool. The only thing I have a bit of a problem with is if you're going to dress up as a Sith Lord and you're going to pretend you have Force powers, why pretend? Why can't we just give you true Force, like the Force? You know, I mean, I may not be able to replicate, you know, the Force push or, you know, the whole lightsaber thing, you know, actual lightsabers. We're not going to do that. I'm going to try to keep this stuff as safe as possible too. You know, we're not trying to have fun. Too much fun here, you know. But yeah, no. You know, if you're going to be a Sith Lord and you want to practice, like, say you have Sith lightning, there's no way to actually replicate that in cosplay uniforms as I currently see fit. I have a way of designing something that we're gonna watch together. You know, well, I mean, I'm watching myself here on this, but we're gonna watch together. We're gonna see everything come to place. We're gonna see me, you know, make mistakes, experiment, come up with new designs. You know, take opinions, this, that, and the other, and we're gonna come up with a way to have you have actual Sith lightning. Mildly put, it's going to be really super cool. It's not going to shoot out like Palpatine's, you know, Force Awakens, or not the Force Awakens, I'm sorry, ooh, wrong movie. Wow, I'm going to get yelled at for that one. No, the Rise of Skywalker film, where he just does this whole massive spread of lightning on all the rebel fleets. No, we're not going to have that. I don't know how that's even remotely possible. I mean, seriously, I mean, the Force is limited to a certain extent. It's like magic points, you know, that you have in Final Fantasy or a few others, kind of RPG style games, you know, or role-play action games. You know, you don't have unlimited power. Yes, you could probably take in a holocron and all that fun stuff, but even that has a limit. So, but the limit I'm gonna make is just something that just extends, maybe about 3 inches maximum. And that's just enough to say I'm different. That everybody loves this. That everybody's going to enjoy this. And they're going to be the center of attention whenever they go to a Comic-Con. Regardless of which one they go to. I mean, there's a lot of them. There's small ones and then there's big ones. I'd love to get kind of a posting at the San Diego Comic-Con or the international Comic-Cons, the one out of San Diego or Chicago or even New York or Las Vegas. But even the smaller ones, you'll be the complete center of attention if you're going to come in as the Sith Lord. Another thing that kind of makes me a little upset is if your character has an aura, or if you dress up as the character with the aura that's supposed to be a tide, so you're the power-up level, well, then you should have an aura. I think that would look really, really cool. And I'm planning on designing something for that. Just real cool tech that is one of a kind. That's just one part. Even cooler is if I can actually get away with doing it to where you do all power-ups. We're not just talking... So, for example, if you're at least a Dragon Ball or a Dragon Ball Z fan, you understand that Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Goten, and Gohan, wow, I almost forgot that name too, all have different power levels. And Super gets really, 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 really ridiculous, but that's even more manageable too. Going from base color to a blue is much easier than base color to a yellow or perceived yellow. So so if you could actually run around with black hair, like a wig that I'm going to make, and you would have the hair, the style, if it can somehow be to the point where it actually projects and has the ability to turn colors and actually light up and give you an aura, that'd be so cool. That'd be way wicked. You'd be, again, the center of attention. There's a lot of other anime tech out there that I really have plans on doing. Blasters, for example. I want to make an actual cool blaster. Not one that actually shoots anything or anything like that, but it has a special kind of thing to it. Just a real super cool tech. Like I said, that's just one asset I really want to kind of bring into this channel, and that's just one of my many projects that I have going on. There's a number of other projects that I intend on doing as well. I have intents on building a drive-by GPS system on a much more smaller level. It's kind of hard to do, but it's a drive-by GPS system that kind of should explain how drive-by GPS systems would work in the real world. I actually have a design already put together of this before they actually came up with it themselves, which is kind of annoying. So technically, yeah, be number uno on this one, right? But without my actual being able to get any sort of funding available, it makes hard to do some of these projects I have actually in mind. I have another one that I want to build here in this room, this very room, and it's a really super cool tech that I think everybody should actually be in love with. Mildly put, it's an appliance, and not going into great detail or anything, but it's an appliance that's going to be a real lifesaver for those that have data. lots and lots of data, hard drives everywhere that can't be really used or destroyed because they have really, really precious stuff, or drives that are dead. And you're like, I don't want to lose these photos. These are photos of my life, my memories. And if I lose these, my memories are meaningless then. I want to be able to preserve that. Well, I have an appliance that, in my mind, that I think would actually be possible. A lot of things I will do is I will challenge the impossible into reality. And that's my motto. My Nindo way, as Naruto would put it. You know, and I don't give up easily either. I will bang and bash all on this channel all day long to make this stuff come to life. No, I'm not going to come out with a Frankenstein kind of machine or monster or anything. You know, it's just, we're going to do super cool tech in this room. And that's what I intend on doing. Like I said, this is just in a very, very, very preliminary video. I wanted to get one out saying what we are, or what I am, and what I'm going to do for everybody and have fun. So, welcome to The Engineer and The, like I said, title's a little tentative. It's a little bit of a mouthful. I gotta try to make sure I get a title that isn't exactly trademarked or copyrighted at the same time. You know, it's just, we're working on this. But yeah, like I said, it's taken a long time getting all this stuff set up, and actually to the point where I could actually get my very first video. I really wanted to do a walkthrough a long time ago, and you know, I've had the opportunity to do so, but it's been hard. Life's, like I said, it's not been too kind to me here lately, and honestly, I think it would be great to see, you know, what I intend to do from here on. And I think this would be a great video to put up. I'm not also, I didn't get up in a really good setup, you know, kind of in my relaxed gear, so we're gonna look a lot more professional, I swear. I mean, this channel's just gonna look really sketchy at first, but that's okay. You never know until you try, you learn, get everything up and running, and then you make tweaks here and there. And like I said, this video is a really good way of making me have a good baseline, and I want to hear some feedbacks, if any feedbacks come at me at all. Like I said, I'm going to also, for those YouTube channels I listed, I am going to tag y'all into this video, because I really promised you guys that I would do so, and I really think it would be fun having you guys be my first viewers and critiques and all that fun stuff. As you know, I really do admire you guys. I admire your guys' passion and excitement. Oh, and Shadowverse. I forgot Shadowversity, I'm sorry. And dude, your channel is just phenomenal. And watching that video, one of your recent ones, where you just kind of like made a reaction video of your first video, dude, that was super cool, super funny. Yeah, I can see how it's kind of tough to talk into a microphone or into a video and just make sure that your voice is very natural. But I mean, I've had a lot of public speaking under my belt. You know, I'm pretty good at improvisations and stuff. But watching that video, it gave me a good preparation for this one right here, and that's one of the real good reasons as to why I'm up and running this now. Again, I really do appreciate everybody taking their time watching my videos. They're going to be a little lengthy, I'm sorry. We're going to do anywhere from like half hour to an hour video at around that mark. I'm probably going to keep it a little less than an hour, but you know, there's a lot of discussions I want to get out. Well, we could do multi-parters, I guess. This is still a work in progress. Oh, this is an absolute work in progress. There's probably going to be no editing on this video at all. Oh, man. We're just going to have fun with this. We're just going to wing it. Anyways, I really do appreciate you guys taking a look at my video and then going and seeing where we go from there. I really do appreciate all the YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to. You guys are, like I said, my inspiration for actually starting this. And I really do thank you very kindly for giving me that inspiration. And you know what? I don't know how to do an outro. That's gonna be fun. How do we do an outro here? So until next time, we are going to take a look at the progress of putting the room together. So this is just video number 1. Stay tuned. Alright. You're going to watch me get up and turn this thing off. Later, guys. Thank you.